We hear it everywhere. Love yourself. It's printed on mugs, pasted on social media bios, tattooed on forearms. But love isn't just soft words and bubble baths. Real self-love is waking up early when you don't feel like it. It's choosing water over soda. It's saying no to the temporary pleasures for long-term peace. Real self-love is discipline, not punishment, not restriction, but devotion to the version of you that only exists if you commit to becoming them. The strongest kind of love is the one that says, man, I care about myself too much to stay the same. We often mistake comfort for love. We convince ourselves that skipping the gym, sleeping in, or binge watching another show is self-care. But let's be honest, if comfort was the answer, we'd all be happy. Yet so many are stuck in cycles of regret, shame, and what-ifs. It's because comfort is temporary, but discipline builds legacy. James Clear in Atomic Habits said, every action you take is a vote for the person you wish to become. And every time you choose discipline, you cast a vote for the highest version of you, the one with purpose in their eyes and fire in their soul. Think of your future self. 10 years from now, they watching you today like a movie, silently rooting for you. They don't care how you feel in this moment. They care what you do with it. And the truth is, discipline is not easy, but it's the most generous thing you can give yourself. It's not deprivation, it's preparation. Preparation for peace of mind, for freedom, for self-respect. That's the kind of love that doesn't fade. There's a quote from The Dark Knight Rises where Bruce Wayne says, a hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know the world hadn't ended. Sometimes the hero of your life isn't the loudest, or the strongest, or the most confident. It's a version of you that gets up after failing, that sets the alarm again after hitting snooze 4 times, that makes a better choice even after a bad day. You're not weak for struggling. You're strong every time you try again. We don't get stronger by feeling inspired. We get stronger by doing what needs to be done when no one is clapping. You want to change your life, says David Goggins? Do something that sucks every day. Harsh? Maybe. But he's not wrong. Discipline is a daily decision. Not a one-time spark, but a slow burn. A marathon. And sometimes it's lonely. You'll have friends say you're too strict or you're too obsessed. That's okay, because lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. And look, I get it. There's trauma, fatigue, life pressures, real pain. This isn't about pretending that discipline is a cure for everything, but it is the tool that lets you climb out. It's how you reclaim control. As Viktor Frankl said in Man's Search for Meaning, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Discipline is choosing healing over cycles, purpose over patterns. It's the ultimate rebellion in a world that profits off your distractions. This is it. Discipline feels like self-betrayal in the moment, but it's self-acceptance in the long run. Every no you say to junk, every yes you say to progress, is a whisper to yourself. I believe in you. It's easy to say I love myself while indulging, but the truth comes out when you're tempted. Do you love yourself enough to leave the party early to prepare for your goals? Do you love yourself enough to stop chasing dopamine and start chasing growth? You know that scene in Rocky Balboa when he looks at his son and says, it ain't about how hard you get hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's discipline. That's love. Not giving up when life punches you in the face. Not quitting because no one is watching. When you treat discipline like devotion, like worship, like self-respect, everything changes. Your confidence doesn't come from praise. It comes from promises kept in silence. Some people wait for motivation to come like rain, but the successful ones, they dig wells. They create their own storm. You can't always control your circumstances, but you can always control your response. We are what we repeatedly do, said Aristotle. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So build systems out of self-love. Build rituals that prove to your heart that you're worthy of effort. Real love is not instant gratification. It's commitment. It's forgiveness. It's sacrifice. Think of any strong relationship. It's not built on doing what's easy, but on doing what's right. You can't claim you love yourself if you constantly betray yourself. Self-love is showing up, even when you're tired. It's eating the greens, not because you want to, but because your future deserves it. It's journaling through the pain instead of numbing it. It's walking away from toxicity even when you're lonely. It's discipline, again and again and again. And finally, when the dust settles, when the trends fade and the noise quiets down, all that's left is you. You and your choices, you and your habits, you and your mirror. So ask yourself, Am I being loving or am I being indulgent? Because the line between the two defines the direction of your life. In the end, discipline is the silent I love you to the person you're becoming. It's not a chore, it's a love letter. Every early morning, every skipped distraction, every moment you choose peace over chaos. That's you choosing you, not the version you settled for, but the version buried under fear, excuses, and doubt. And you know what? That version is worth the fight. So don't wait for the world to validate your journey. Don't wait for applause. Be the kind of person that you are proud to be. Be the kind of person your younger self dreamed of becoming. Be the kind of person your future self would thank. Because when you master discipline, you don't just become stronger, you become whole. And that's real self-love. And don't forget, always put God first.